I'm Dr Nandita Palshetkar and I'm the president of FOGSI, which is a federation of OBGY societies of India. Infertility today, as WHO has said, it's a disease. It needs to be addressed. And as a president of FOGSI, I have decided this year to make people aware of what is infertility and what are the different treatments available to it. Also, this is a one-pronged attack. The second prong is directed towards the government so that we can have the regulations set up. I think it's very important for our country to have regulations. Regulations are present all over the world in the field of IVF. And especially in our country, we have a bill which has been there with the government, and I think a lot of good things are there in that bill. A few of the things are not really very practical, and this is what we are having a dialogue with the government where we can request them to alter the bill and actually bring about this bill, turn it into an act so that it becomes acceptable and it gets implemented throughout the country. I believe that inequities are bad for humanity, and in IVF it becomes a rich man's treatment, and I would really like to make it equal, bring it to the ground level so that every couple in our country can access it. And there are many ways of doing it. One is each gynecologist's individual social responsibility. That is one way to do it. Second is the government is coming up with the Ayushman Bharat scheme. They can actually include this in that. And the third is the insurance companies. I feel that the insurance companies need to step forward and need to address this problem which exists in healthcare and make funds available for people who need IVF. In Ayushman Bharat, see, I'll tell you what are the costs in IVF? The costs are costs of the disposable and the cost of the drugs. If the government can give these things at a subsidized cost, I think IVF will become very easily accessible to people. The technology is there. India has some of the best technologies are available in India, and with the help and the whole backing of that big financial institute of our government, we can definitely make it available. So the disposables and the drugs need to be looked at. They may be indigenously manufactured in India so that we can control the costs. I think if you look at India, the doctors of India are famous world over as being skilled and excellent clinicians. So what we need to do is we need to build up on this. Today, if you see, there's a simple example, let me give you. There's a simple technology called poloscope, which there were only 100 machines in Japan, and we bought the first machine to India. Even before it reaches the world, it reaches India. So that is the reach of technology in our country. And believe me, there are a lot of technologies which are available and which put us on par with the other countries. And this is the whole thing. I think technology has equalized, everybody. With the technology, we can give equally good results. So utilization of that technology and dissemination of that technology to the needy is very, very important, and it will definitely put India on the top. Believe me, there are a lot of centers and a lot of good people are doing fantastic work. And you know something? I mean, initially people used to come to India because of the low cost, but today they are coming because an equally good you have the technology at its peak and plus an affordable cost. So I think we are looking at a reverse medical tourism where people will come to India not only for its affordability but also because of the superlative treatment that we actually offer them.